Welcome back to the channel, Flannel. I'm back with another video. Man, y'all already know what it is, man. My new motto is, even if you ain't watching, I'm still dropping. So get used to it. Got a new video for y'all today. But before I jump into it, make sure you like this video up, throw some thumbs up on it, subscribe for the good vibe. You know, that's the other motto. Subscribe for the good vibe. We got them good vibes over here. Comment down below and make sure you share this video. Do that for me and I'll hold you near and dear to my heart. You know what I'm saying? Do that for me, you'll be in my heart. Crazy topic today. Everybody is mad at Boosie because of what he said about Lori Harvey, right? So let's listen to what Boosie says about Lori real quick, and then I'm gonna come back and we gonna have a little talk. We gonna chop it up about this situation. I wanna see how y'all feel. I'm gonna tell y'all how I feel about what Boosie said. We gonna have a whole conversation, all right? Let's jump into Boosie's clip.
I wake up to all these Lori Harvey fans on my Talk about I'm hating on Lori. What I want hate on Lori for? I just said y'all got it up saying that's goals. If you saying that's goals, that means you want your daughter to 7 or 8, 9 niggas in a couple months in the industry. If that's goals, if that's cool with you for your daughter doing that, then I can't say.
Is Boosie wrong for saying what he said about Lori Harvey, her being passed around in the industry? She was connected to Future, Diddy's son, and I don't even want to get into all that because that's none of my business. I'm just using that story to be able to talk to you all about promiscuity, saving yourself until marriage, and just being let into circles. When you get let into these circles, you got your pre-approved stamp. Prior to getting let in, no one knows who you are. They don't know if you could keep your mouth shut. You know, all these celebrities be wanting you to sign non-disclosure agreements and all that if you party with them. So like, you have to get the seal of the stamp of trust to be able to be let into that circle. So then once a person is pre-approved and they're let into that circle, then they move throughout that circle. They date people within that circle. So it wouldn't be far-fetched to see a woman who has gained entry into the circle of trust, and then she dates multiple dudes within that circle. So when people see Lori and they're like, she's dating this person, she's dating that person, she's dating this person, it's only because she has been let into that circle. So is that wrong? We don't know if she's sleeping with all of them, and who are we to condemn her and say that she is? She could just be hanging out with people. Paparazzi snap pictures of people walking down the street. Girls have dude friends that they could not be smashing. So who are we to say that this woman has slept with every single man she's ever been pictured with? That's none of my business, and it's none of your business. But if we do think about it on the other side, I can remember in high school, you know, you hanging outside with all your homies, and y'all talking about girls, and Nicole comes up. Everybody smashing Nicole. A whole bunch of dudes in the high school smashing Nicole. Am I gonna go and wife up Nicole? No, I'm not going to. Why? I couldn't wife up Nicole because I don't wanna be running into a bunch of dudes around my city, and Nicole slept with all of them. Me, I want my woman to be untouched by anybody who's around me, anybody who's in the same circles as me. I don't want to be at a party with dudes who my wifey, my boo, has slept with dudes at the party. I mean, that makes sense. So there are a lot of women. When news came out that Michael B, the golden boy, the golden ticket, Michael B. Jordan, all chicks love Michael B. Jordan. When the news came out, I know of women who were like visibly upset at the fact that he was dating Lori Harvey. Like, how could the golden boy go with Lori Harvey? I mean, she was messing with this person, that person. Like, why is it that dudes don't want to be attached to a chick who is like a serial smasher? Why does judgment of body counts hold different weight depending on sexes? Why is it celebrated if a man sleeps with a whole bunch of women, but it's frowned upon if a woman sleeps with a whole bunch of men? Why is that? Each party has sexual desires. Women like sex just as much as men like sex. So what is the psychology behind condemning a woman who likes to get her freak on with different dudes. How is that any different from a man who does that? In one of Boosie's clips, he was saying we need to start celebrating the dudes who are knocking down these beautiful women.
I think we need to stop giving the woman the power, with situations like this. Girls keep saying it's goals, but we got to start, this is not goals, you know what I'm saying? We got to start giving the bachelors, the men who running through a beautiful woman like this the credit, who not housing her, running through her, bye.
Really, his clip didn't even make sense to me. Like, I didn't really get what he was saying. Like, I don't really feel like any party should be celebrated. It's a double standard. It's not right to women. I mean, I'm guilty of falling victim to that standard because just like I said earlier, in high school, there were chicks around who you knew were serial smashers. They were getting smashed by everybody. Like, everyone had an encounter with a few chicks who were pretty, who a regular dude who didn't know about what she was doing would be like, yo, I will wife her up. How bad is it to be oblivious? You wife up a chick and half the dudes in the school done smashed her. And now when you out with her, you take her out to dinner and you see dudes in the background like, why does it feel like everybody's laughing at me? But that's how it be when a dude wifes up a chick who has a high body count. But it's not like that for dudes. Why can I, be victorious and triumphant like I have trophies for saying I had sex with this many women and get a woman? Like, if I came to a woman and said, yeah, I had sex with like 80 girls, would she not date me? But if she told me she had sex with 80 dudes, I'm probably gonna be like, nice meeting you. See you around. Catch you later. Maybe not. You got to think about it from the perspective of every time you have sexual intercourse with a person, you're giving a part of your soul to that person, and vice versa. That person is giving a part of their soul to you. And souls, it's deep when you start talking about the soul. I was having a conversation with one of my homies, and we were just talking about, the Bible wants you to save yourself for marriage. And like, a lot of people look down on that and say, I don't want to do that. You got to drive the car before you purchase it. And just come up with all these different reasons of why you should have premarital sex. Listen, I don't judge anybody because I'm not perfect. I have not lived a perfect life, so I cannot judge anyone for what they do in their own life. So don't get it twisted. I'm not judging you. But what I am saying is, looking back, hindsight, 2020, perspective, grown man. When you sleep with a person, you are giving a piece of yourself to that person. You're sharing your soul with the person who you might not even know anything about them. You might not know their middle name. You might not know their last name. You don't know their birthday. When you think about it from that perspective, that's kind of deep. Like, you're kind of like attached to everyone that you have slept with in some like deeper realm type of way. Like, on the surface, people just like, oh, I can just smash and keep it moving, right? But she's giving herself to you. You're giving yourself to her. Would I want my daughters to grow up and just be smashing crazy? No, hell no. No. And I'm hoping that I'll be able to show them a better way just because I was a dude who was a serial smasher. I don't think people should be mad at what Boosie said. He's his own man. He has his own opinion. If he feels like Michael B. Jordan shouldn't have wifed up Lori Harvey, then that's how he feels. What's wrong with him speaking on that? He didn't come out and talk bad about Lori. He was just saying that she has been seen in multiple places with multiple dudes around the industry. It's crazy that the golden boy, who you don't really hear about getting in relationships like that, is in a monogamous relationship with her. Could he have done better? Who cares? I only wanted to ask y'all, what do you think about that? So I'm not here to judge anyone. I am not knocking Boosie for what he said. He's his own man. He has his own opinion. Would I want my daughters to be promiscuous and be smashing a whole bunch of different dudes in the industry? Like I just said before, hell to the no. I would not. I would want my daughters to hopefully save themselves for their husband. Lose your virginity on the night that you get married. I would be a happy dad. But is that reality? Probably not. But I'm gonna try to teach them. But don't judge people. The bottom line is this. People are entitled to their opinions. If women want to be promiscuous, they have a right to be promiscuous, bro. There are things in every single person's life that you're not proud of. I've done things in my life that I'm not proud of. So how would I ever be able to judge you for the things that you've done? I'm no better than you. We're both equally guilty in the things that we have done in our lives. So I hold no judgment. I place no judgment on anyone. I do respect Boosie because he said what he said. And then when people started attacking him, he didn't apologize and say, oh, I'm sorry. When he really meant what he said, just to adhere to the people and sidestep cancel culture. I hate that. I hate when people talk crazy. They come out and they say these racial statements, and not to digress, but they say these racial statements and then they are heard or it goes viral and then they come out and they apologize. Don't apologize. That's how you really feel. Like, I just wish people would be more real and more transparent. You know, say what you say, stick by what you say. Whatever I say, I said it. I said it. And if you come and you say something to me, I'm gonna be like, I said what I said. So I respect that from Boosie because he said what he said. And the next day he didn't retract his statement and apologize. He said what he said again. So shout out to Boosie for standing your ground, even though some of the stuff you said in the clip didn't make sense. But I respect you for standing your ground. People stop judging people. Worry about yourselves. Everybody want to throw stones, and you could be getting stoned too. I mean, like, straight up. I hope y'all like this video. Let me know how you feel. Tell me why body counts are viewed different. I really want to know. Tell me if you think what I said about the souls, sleeping around, you're giving a piece of yourself to people. It's like you're giving a part of your soul away. Y'all remember Mortal Kombat?
Your soul is mine.
It's kind of like that. It's not a fatality. It's just you're living through your sexuality. But man, y'all make sure you comment down below, throw a like on this video, share it, and subscribe for the good vibe. You know I got more content for y'all. Even if you ain't watching, I'm still dropping. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all on the next video.